네.
Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to create this waterfall today, so if you'd want to go ahead and recreate it, go ahead and follow along with the video. Alrighty, so for materials we are going to need a gourmet dessert bowl, 6 wood floors, 3 wood walls, 2 leafy logs, a wood pillar, a small wood crate, 3 of the dining chic tables, and all 3 of them have to be in the shore color scheme, a few rocks to go ahead and decorate around that pond. You are going to need an industrial wall shelf, a long floor vent, and you can either use the ranch house rug or the bellflower small rug. Just make sure that you do already have them changed into that shore color scheme. Alrighty, let's get started. First, let's go ahead and set up our tools. So we're going to set down that wall. We're going to get that shelf and then a pillar and add a floor onto that pillar. And you got to make sure that the floor is on the pillar and not this back wall. Then you are going to add a wall onto that floor piece, and then I like setting down this right here as kind of my stepping stone when we will need this. Alright, then you're going to grab 3 of your floors, set them all next to each other, and then grab one of your logs, turn off that grid, and then set them on the floor. And so you're going to see it bump up, and that bump up is letting you know that it's on the wood floor and not the grass on the bottom. So once it bumps up, set it down, do the same thing on the other side, let it bump up. Awesome, that is already and set on there. If you're not sure if they're on there correctly, you can always go ahead and pick up that floor. So go ahead and group select, and you can see that it all came together, which means it's all on there. Next, you're going to go ahead and grab your chic table and then your gourmet bowl, set that right on top, and then you're going to group select the gourmet bowl, so the game thinks that you're grabbing just the bowl, and it will let you fit into all these nooks and crannies. You're going to do that 2 more times to go ahead and fill up that area. Add this one right here. Beautiful, just like that. And then our last one. Let's find that bowl. Awesome. And group select. Set that one in that last spot right in there. Let me make sure that there's no gaps. It's always hard to slide that last one in the spot. There you go. Awesome. And there is your waterfall, but it is laying down, and obviously we need it going upwards, which is where this wall comes in. So then grab this shelf, turn it 90 degrees, and then come over here and group select and pop up on your block, turn it to face the right direction, set it on that wall, and then you can now pick that wall up, and now your wall is standing straight up and down. Sometimes when it does that and it won't let you set it on there, it's just because you've set this wall too far into the ground. So what you can do to fix that is just grab another wall, set it in the spot you want it, Select it. Go ahead and turn that grid off and then set it on that wall. So it's on there, exactly like you want. Sometimes the wall will let you set it on there without this extra wall. Sometimes it won't. It kind of just depends. So let me go back over here and grab one more wall. Just so I have that one back in my inventory. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and turn this back up. Get this out of our way. Grab that wall. And grab this little tool and set it up here. Awesome. So now you have your next tool for the pond that we're going to place right at the bottom of our waterfall. So go ahead and grab 2 wood floors and make sure that they aren't connected, like snapped on like that, because then you won't be able to unsnap them from up there. So just make sure that you snap it on this way, and then they can move individually. So let's go ahead and grab our floor vent, set that right up on there, and that's just so the rug that we have can have somewhere to stay on. Snap that on there. Go ahead and turn this 180 degrees. So now that that floor is upside down, we're going to grab that rug, snap it right onto that vent, and then now we can get rid of the vent because it's done its job. We can move this guy out of the way and then turn it back to, you could either turn it this way and pick it up that way, or you can leave it facing down, which is what I like to do, and pick up the floor straight from here. So make sure that you're grabbing the floor and not the rug, because if you grab the rug, it won't flip upside down. It will just stay facing the right way. So grab that wood floor and it'll flip upside down, and you get that full water effect that we want. So we set it down, and this is where all of these rocks come into place. Just start setting them in spots that look nice. Kind of put that edging all around your water so you don't see any of that rug anywhere. And that is the basics of your waterfall. What I like to do for this rough edge up here is I do like to add any of the trees and kind of just make it look like it's overgrown in that area. Place it down like that, and it did not hang up. Let's turn it just so the smaller section is right where I want it. Let's try that. A little bit further in. Let's see. So you can see that it's hiding that rough edge in there, and it just kind of looks like a tree's overgrown on top of that waterfall. I like to add a few trees also to kind of hide these builder walls and builder floors, if you do want to add other areas to design over here, just so it doesn't look too staged back here. But you can literally just add some flowers, your little froggy, your little fish hopping out of the water. Whatever you want, you could add it in there. It's really simple and fun to kind of decorate and see what you can do. So I'll go ahead and hop back onto my other plot so you can see what I did with that area. Okay, we're back on my plot. Go ahead and come over to my waterfall. You can see I do have a lot more of the rug, so it's a bigger pond. I do have my little froggy right there. And then, like I said, I did add some trees back here to make it look more woodsy, so you don't see any of those walls and floors back there. So it kind of looks more like it's just part of this area. So that is it. It's pretty simple, easy to follow. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask me.
Hey.
Can't wait to see all the waterfalls in game. Thank you guys.